Good morning out there. Man, I have so many things today that I want to say, and so many things I think, well, you don't need to say that. You're the imposter syndrome kicking in that says, oh, that's not going to be interesting to anyone. I want to talk about why I guess today we're going to talk about why another podcast. Don't we? Do we need another podcast? There's millions of them out there. You can choose from. Everybody and their brother is doing a podcast, and um, you can surely fill your time up with lots of cool things, just about any interest you want. But anyway, I digress. Podcasts are a thing, and they're going out there for all of us. But it's also as in my listening, there was a gap. The gap was the things I'm challenged with, being a father, being a founder, and being a friend to my community, or active in my community, or trying to do so, have a heart for the success of my community. I don't just live here. I'm from here. It helps that it's a small town. It's an Appalachian town. I'm connected deeply to the roots of this town. I look at how I operate in life, and I think, boy, this is I owe many of my things, for better or for worse, from my hometown. So there's a real connection here. But all those three things kind of coming together in an intersection. There might be podcasts or episodes where folks talk about these things, and there may be actual full on series on that. I'd be interested if you know of any. I'd be happy to see them or listen to them. But I looked at this, in talking with Asher, and really we said, look, this might be a hole that needs filled. I don't do this because I'm looking for you to hear what I have to say. As you can tell, there's not much going on here. I mean, we'll talk more. You'll learn more about me if you want, if you're interested. But I've just having gone through creating a company in about 20 years ago, founding a technology company. Through the school of hard knocks, learned all kinds of things, growing that company to where it is today. We're global. We are the hidden champion in our niche market, in distribution and in technology. And I've learned a ton about culture and funding and growing a company and strategy, and just so many things that might be interesting to many of you, while at the same time getting married, having kids. My kids are still in their mid-teens, so or going in early teens, I should say. That's a big piece of that whole balance. And you've got travel, you've got work, you've got focus, you want to be a great dad, you want to be a great husband. The challenges, you want to be a great founder, a great CEO, whatever role you're in. And then I add on to that, I have this deep desire to make an impact in my community and in the world, but in my community. And so those things are very difficult to kind of have together when they're all there. And I know many of you have that, and I just didn't see it out in the market. And so maybe I can bring something to you. And when I say that, so many of you are going to be so much better than I have been in every one of those areas, in every instance. So maybe it's more just about a conversation. And I am not the kind of person. Well, so we'll back up. I am absolutely, everything you hear from me, I'm going to be absolutely genuine. You're going to hear the real thing. But I'm not comfortable typically sharing so much. I'm a pretty private person, so this whole thing is going to be a journey for me. But maybe I do have something that you didn't know, or some experience that can help you. But also maybe it's just a chance you see some guy out there, putting it out there. Maybe it gives you a chance to recognize what you're doing is better, and you have walked a better path, and you have made better decisions, or whatever else. And maybe it's just a discussion, right? We're all out there getting it on and trying to get it done. And, this kind of conversation might be valuable. So, yeah, so here we are. This is not a podcast or an effort to say, look at me, or do it the way I did it. That's certainly, I wouldn't recommend that for anybody, candidly. But, maybe there's some lessons of do it differently because I did it this way. I can tell you, ooh, that hurts. But I'm gonna walk through everything as things come my way in life, whether it be as a founder, as a father, as a friend in my community. Whatever comes, I'm just gonna kind of share with y'all. And as we walk through that, some might be more structured than others, and I'd love to hear feedback along the way. If you want to hear about this, or you want to hear about that, or you've got a challenge with something, or you have an idea, whatever it is. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. So the main thing, though, again, I'm not looking for likes and popularity and all that. I'm looking for impact. And so if there's something we could talk about that's of value, let me know. I'd be happy to dig into it. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of roll and meander between one aspect of my life and another, knowing and hoping that there's other you out there that could benefit from hearing about that and having that discussion. So, with that said, here we are. So this may be episode one. This may not be an episode at all, but we're going to do this thing, and I hope you enjoy the ride. I hope you come along. Hope you engage, and I hope it's of value to you. So anyway, have a whatever time of day it is, week, whatever. Have an awesome one, and we'll be talking soon.